So here's a little handy feature of numpy. We can use the empty method of the numpy of a numpy object to create a new empty numpy array. And that can be useful where we want to create a brand spanking new array, just like we create a new list that's empty, and then we can add things to it. This allows us to basically, if we use np.empty, we then pass in a list in the brackets. So open the normal brackets for, here are the inputs for that function, and the input I'm passing in is a list, and that list represents the shape of the array that we want, which is the length of each dimension. So that basically says, so this would create this empty array here, which has 5 departments, each of which have 4 groups, each of which have 3 individuals within that group. So starting from the outermost, the dimensions are 5, 4, 3. Okay, that statement there will create a brand new 3-dimensional array with those dimensions. And you can see it's completely empty, except you are probably sat there thinking, Dan, that does not look empty to me. It looks like there's quite a lot of numbers in there. Now, you're absolutely correct. So the way numpy works is it doesn't strictly create an empty array. It creates an array with some garbage values in there. Now, you'll see, if you look very closely, these values are all extremely close to 0. All of these values have e to the minus, and then very high numbers, which basically means they're very close to 0. Okay, and they are basically pulled out from random junk that's in your computer's memory at the time. For all intents and purposes, just think of it as empty. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. It's just, if you're wondering why you seem to have things in something you thought was empty, that's why it is. But it is, for all intents and purposes, empty. You can, as we'll see in a moment, if you so wish, create a numpy array that has all zeros in it. That might be more useful for what you're doing. But empty is slightly more computationally efficient. Okay, because it's just grabbing these garbage values. Again, for most of the things you'll do, probably won't make a huge difference.